And hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Entanglement. So today, I figured we'd keep going with kind of the theme I've been trying to go with, which is, working on smaller projects instead of super large projects with, starting to light up around here. And one of the main things is, usually the trees are really dark too, so I want to come in with leaves, jungle and oak, depending on the type of tree, obviously, and just like that. And that way I can kind of have a bit more lit up overgrowth and stuff like that. Because I feel like before it very much so had, like, I don't know, it's just when the trees aren't lit up, it's pretty dark. Like, you'll note I lit up that tree and it looks a lot better than over there. But yeah, so what I want to do is I want to come along around here just on the ground. Because here's the thing. We've cut out a lot of the overgrowth of our jungle, but I still want it to kind of have a jungle feel because otherwise our house feels a little off. So I don't really want to get rid of the jungle on either side, because I feel like if we push it any further, we're pretty much destroying the forest. So I want to be able to come in and not have that happen. So instead of what I was doing before over, when I was creating the path, where I came in, I cut out the old forest and then placed a bunch of torches on the ground. This time just coming in and mixing torches and stuff in, putting them on trees. And let's just back up and take a look at kind of how that looks a bit more mixed in. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. I also want to come in on these tall trees and put torches at the top, because I feel like that gives a lot better look. But yeah, I also wanted to talk real quick. So Riptide, as of the time I'm recording this, currently does not have his computer. So he isn't able to record right now, which means two things. One is it means there's not going to be any videos on his channel for either the foreseeable future, or maybe he'll get his computer back pretty quickly. I don't know. But yeah, so that's why Tuesday came out with the survival video instead, because I hadn't come out with the day before because upload speeds. Oh, that was the axe. But yeah, so hopefully Riptide will be back in business shortly and it won't actually be a problem, and me mentioning this is going to be pretty irrelevant. But just in case he's not, keep in mind there's a chance Tuesday and Saturday videos will be a bit off for a little bit. But yeah, hopefully he'll be back soon and it won't be a problem. Okay, let's take another step back and look at that. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I want to get those two trees there lit up, and then I think this side's mostly going to be fine. Because the thing is I don't really care about coming in and lighting up the whole forest. I'm probably going to want to come in all the way down here as well. But like, I'm not worried about going back in there and lighting it up. I just want it bright enough that from my house it looks nice. Like, that's my main concern with this, making it look nice for the house. Let's come here, jungle leaves, and then also just down in there, just triple torch it. I kind of wanted to do this with glowstone or like jack-o'-lanterns, because they put off more light, but I didn't really want to have to collect an abundance of either. Jack-o'-lanterns would have been probably the easier of the two to collect. Maybe not. Maybe glowstone would have been easier. I don't know. That's a bit hard to say. Because glowstone would be easier to collect from the standpoint of you just have to go to the nether and break it, but it's all on the ceiling and stuff, whereas jack-o'-lanterns already kind of have the production necessary to get them. I don't know. I'm doing it out of torches, so it doesn't really matter all that much. But yeah, I also want to just come in here. Because, yeah, as I mentioned, I'm not super concerned about having the entirety of the forest lit up. I just want to make sure that kind of this outskirt part that I'm going to be looking at a lot is lit up enough. And, you know, I think it... Let's step back again. Yeah, that definitely improves the look a lot. I need to put another torch on that tree. But, yeah, it looks a lot nicer looking out at it at nighttime like this than it did before. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better. The other thing I want to get done this episode, let me go grab some materials. I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm kind of thinking here is we're gonna pop down here, but I kind of want to terraform this to make it look like it goes all the way through. So like first and foremost, you need to kind of get some general layouts on either side. Like I think we're gonna kind of bring it out to over here. This is gonna take a lot of dirt, if you couldn't already tell. Like this is gonna be a bit of a project. But I'm really hoping... Well, actually, no. I said a bit of a project. I guess that would explain it right. It's still a pretty small thing. I was thinking it was gonna be a lot more. I'm still gonna have to go collect some more dirt, but yeah, it shouldn't be a massive amount more. Also, I don't want to pull the same mistake I made in the survival series. I don't think I've recorded a video yet since I realized I made this mistake, but for our end base in the survival series, I made the mistake of not lighting it up well enough for the grass to grow. So, like, the grass wasn't growing in my base. And I noticed it when Endermen were spawning in there. Well, like, I had finished the most recent video and was chilling for a second before I logged off and noticed, oh, yeah, there's Endermen spawning in our house. And yeah, that's not lit up, is that? Okay, but I'm gonna probably run to like the other side of the plains and shred like a layer of dirt off. It'll take it a sec to regrow the grass, but that should be fine. Okay, I got the dirt. We can finish filling it in. It appears as though the grass grew a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. So, the main thing that's nice about getting this done is it gets us pretty close. I also want to fill in a bit more of the ravine over here while I have the dirt and I'm at it. Because what this will do is it'll get us a pretty complete path from the entrance to our place, our side to our base, and with the Entanglement tour, world tour coming out next episode, you know, I wanted to have it done. And, you know, it's, you know, I guess part of the reason why I probably ended up deciding to do an Entanglement world tour here was because I'm kind of on a world tour high after, you know, the survival world tour. I don't know, that's probably only part of it. I definitely needed to do one anyway. So it's definitely good that we're getting one done. Because, you know, I feel like the big thing that doing world tours and stuff like that, and stuff like this does, there's a lot of stuff like this, stuff like that in that sentence, but that's fine. But, the main purpose of it is to catch the viewers up on what's going on in the series. So I feel like in all these series, I'm kind of starting to hit a bit higher number than I usually have with my series. Like, as I'm hitting these higher numbers in these series, it's good to make sure that I'm getting... that, you know, everybody's caught up on what's going on in them. So then that way, you know, people can just start jumping in and watching from this point onwards, for example. Like from episode 25 of Entanglement. Somebody who wasn't around for the first 25 episodes doesn't have to go back and rewatch all of them to understand what's going on. And I feel like that's what's so helpful about world tours, is it really makes it easier for people to hop onto a series like Entanglement without being fully caught up. So yeah, that's kind of why I feel like it's a good idea to do it. But yeah, let me actually see here. I don't want these here. I'll actually put them here. Looks a little wonky, but having them here kind of messed with the symmetry since they weren't over here. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I feel like in these last 3 episodes, I've gotten maybe not more done building-wise than in, you know, pretty much any 3 stretches of building. But I feel like I've made the most improvements to the world. Because, like, even if... like, I know that seems a bit... contradictory. But in my opinion, building the bigger, more difficult project doesn't improve your world as much as having some of the smaller stuff. So, like, we might not have gotten as much done, but we got more stuff that's, like, quality of life changes. And I'm going to just count the disco area in with that when I say that, since the, you know, recording got messed up. But yeah. Oh, also, I need to break that wood plank. Just, like, having that pathway there, having that little hut there, having the edge of the forest over here lit up, which I have that small part of me that wants to light up the rest just because from up here you can see it so well, but like at the same time I'm just like, I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.